Paul, welcome home. How much are you looking forward to just pitching in PNC Park again?
Yeah, it's nice. I was looking forward to coming home. It's good to be back. Good to see fans in the stands and be back in our own clubhouse and home. So yeah, just excited to keep going.
You were really pleased with your efficiency, your last outing, your execution. How do you make sure that that's the standard that happens again?
Just got to keep doing it.
You did pitch. What was it like just to experience your first time opener?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. Weather was good. A lot of fans in the stands. Definitely excitement that baseball's back. So yeah, just got to keep going.
How's it feel knowing that you've already built that deep connection with the fans and knowing how much they appreciate you? With the ovation they gave you yesterday.
It's cool. Yeah, really just looking forward to pitching here, pitching in front of them. So I missed that. I hope that they missed that too. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Well, clearly not pitching this series, but is there any part of you that wanted to try to attack Aaron Judge with the way he started out?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get our chances to face off. Obviously in the All-Star game this year again. So yeah, it is what it is. We're going to be around for a little bit.
Do you ever think while you're there watching, from Top Rail, like how you would go about it?
Yeah, for sure. There's not much else to think about sometimes.
Paul, not the start. I'm sure that you guys have wanted to the season. How do you kind of just assess how things have gone as a team and just what needs to improve just moving forward?
Yeah, I think pretty much everything has room to improve. I mean, we can play a lot better. So, today's an opportunity to do that. Tomorrow's an opportunity to do that. So, just got to go out there and execute.
Last year you guys didn't see a division opponent, and I know you weren't up here yet at that point, but till a little bit later in the start of the season, how nice will it be to see how you guys stand against someone in the division kind of early, beginning next week?
That's Cincinnati, right?
St. Louis first.
St. Louis, that's right. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, just I don't know, shows where my mind's at, I guess. It's exciting. It's always good to face those guys. We'll see them a fair amount. So nice to get some out of the way early because I pitched against the Cubs twice in a row, 2 different times last year. So it won't be the case quite as much this year.
Paul,
Okay.
Go ahead, Justin.
Adding the 2-seamer and the cutter, I know that's not exactly a new storyline here and now. That was something you deployed for the first time in the spring, but just rewinding a bit, I'm just curious, what about those 2 pitches was attractive to you that you wanted to add those in particular to your repertoire?
Yeah, I mean, just being able to play, northwest, or north-south, east-west. Because hitters have different strengths and different weaknesses. Yeah, just being able to get hitters out in different ways, basically.
And just when you went through kind of that thought process, the preparation before deployment for the first time in spring, just what was that process like? Was that kind of was that like all you, or was it kind of a group effort just with any of the staff here and fellow pitchers? Just how did you arrive at the conclusion that you wanted to have those pitches?
Yeah, I think pretty much everything I do is a group effort. We can't do anything that we do alone. So there was a lot of conversations that we had toward the end of last year and into the off season that made it kind of a logical thing to do. Worked on it in the off season and shut up in spring. Basically wanted to see how it played against hitters. So that was pretty much how it ended up being.
How pleased have you been just so far about those 2 pitches in particular, how they have played?
Yeah, it's been good. I'm happy with it.
Paul, as a team, what's the mindset you need to take when you're not getting the results that you want? Do you want to change things, or is it like sticking to it and it's going to turn around?
Yeah, I mean, we all know how to play baseball. We've all, played on teams that are winning before. I mean, it was a lot of fun to be here last year. Parts over the summer. So we know how to do it. We just got to get back to doing it. Get back to executing at a high level and consistently. So. Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Paul, last year at the end of the season, you expressed your support for owner Bob Nutting and Pirates management for how they handled things with you.
What was it like yesterday to, excuse me, to hear the fans be vocal about Bob Nutting and about booing Derek Shelton? How did you react to that?
Yeah, I mean, they want to win. We want to win. Obviously, we're not doing enough right now to win. You can put that on whoever's shoulders. Yeah, we just got to get, like I said, we just got to get back to execution. They're not, you know, in the building, you know, behind closed doors, seeing how it goes on. So I think a lot of the times they don't get the full scope of things. Sometimes in good ways, sometimes in bad ways, but at the end of the day, we got to play better.
Are there things that you see that give you a better feel for it, that give you more hope?
Yeah.
Anything you can share?
I mean, there's kind of a reason it's behind closed doors sometimes. So we got to keep doing things right. It's, you know, Mr. Nutting and Shelty aren't the ones playing. We're the ones playing. So if we're 8-0 or however many games we played right now, and maybe the fans aren't going, we're going to play better.
Paul, every team in the league probably has a stretch like this. Like, this just happens to be at the beginning of the season as opposed to like a week in July or whatever. Do you guys try to keep that frame of mind that, okay, it has been not the best 10 days, but it is, you know, a very, one just, you know, short step on what's going to be a long journey?
Yeah, I mean, it's a long season. You know, I want to believe that it all evens out, but we're not getting these games back. We're going to, we'll go on a stretch where we go, I don't know what our record is right now, I can't remember, but we'll go on a stretch where we go 7-2 or whatever we are right now in the opposite way. So, you know, we'll make it up at some point. The thing I learned last year is that if we give away a game, that game, you know, 2 weeks later doesn't get handed back to us by some other team. You know, every win matters, every loss matters, and so we just gotta execute. And other teams are just executing better than us right now.
Paul, our broadcast crew was calling you the Terminator the other day. I know you've had a lot of comparisons throughout the past year in the big leagues, but they were saying you're so machine-like, but your ability to adjust at the same time and learn as you go. What do you take when you hear yourself being compared to things like that, and how regimented you are, but you do have an incredible ability to adapt?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that movie. You know, I don't know. Been called Maverick before too. I think that one's cool. I like Top Gun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's how I go about my business, I guess. You know, you can call it whatever you want. I hadn't heard that nickname until right now, so yeah, we'll see what other nicknames they come up with.
You were part of the festivities yesterday, catching a first pitch from Mark Fogel. What did that mean to you to be part of that moment?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just the whole, you know, everything we did yesterday with the pregame festivities. It was cool. You know, the USA chant after the flyover. Pretty good theme. You know, it's America's pastime, so baseball's back, and pretty cool to meet him. Cool to make that connection. Yeah, everything yesterday was well done.
Paul, if you're a Maverick, is Jared Jones Goose or Iceman?
Yeah. Not Iceman. Yeah, not Iceman. Yeah. Probably Goose. I don't know. If you ask him, he's Maverick, not Goose. Yeah, he might maybe Top Gun 2 would go Rooster and whoever else. I don't know, but yeah, I like Maverick and Goose.
All right.
Thanks, Paul.